You know, when I got with Motown, I was really excited because it was a record company. So I figured, hey, maybe I'll get a record. And back, it got to a situation where the contract that I signed, they said within 12 months they would put a comedy album out on us. That was part of the contract. So I said it was a good deal. So what happened was like, as we used to do the Fox Theater in Detroit. In the Fox Theater, we used to have the Motown Review at the Fox Theater at Christmas time for 2 weeks. That meant all the Motown acts could be home for Christmas. Even though they had to go to work downtown, they'd go home as opposed to being on the road. So we'd do that every Christmas for 2 weeks. We would do that, and what happened was like they would this particular album was done at the Fox Theater. It was live. It was a live album. So and a lot of the performers, the what we call it, the engineers would come down to the Fox Theater and record acts live.
Nice round of applause for the then takes of Willie Tyler and Lester.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I'd like to introduce my partner, Les. Les, would you mind?
Thank you, good. Hey, now you looking sharp.
Oh, you like my suit?
Man, look at that suit. Now open the chin up. Look at that. Look at the tie clash and the shirt. Man, you sharp.
Well, thank you.
So on this particular thing, it was like it's pretty much like kind of an ad-lib kind of a situation because the audience that we had were kids. Pretty much like a lot of kids, and you couldn't get any rhythm going with them, and a lot of times you had to ad lib, and that was great to be able to do that. And on here also we got to do a song at the end of the album. Here it's called Fever, and that was actually originally it was by Little Willie John, a singer, but then Peggy Lee did it and made it famous again. But this is Hello Dummy. They did this this particular character, by the way, is the medium Lester. And this medium Lester is on display at Fort Mitchell Ventriloquist Museum, the medium character Lester. Now this character, when I got with Motown, I had him, and everybody got used to this particular character. But then we started doing larger venues, working larger venues across the country, and I had to get a larger Lester, the one I had now, because people couldn't see this little character far away. So I got the larger Lester. When I got the larger Lester, and I think I went and did a show one time, maybe it was at the Fox, I bought the new Lester. Everybody in Motown saying, it's like a stranger. They said, we don't really like him, the new guy. They didn't really like the new guy. But then I kind of honed him, added new hair, big hair, added glasses to him because without glasses he looked really wild and crazy, And so they finally got used to the new Lester that I have. And of course, and the album is called Hello Dummy. And done live at the Fox Theater, and it's on the Tamla record label, and it's a subsidy of Motown.